What's going on, guys? I'm What the Moose.
And I'm ATB Mutt.
And we're back with another episode of our MUT 16 rating guesses.
Today we're going to be breaking down the Miami Dolphins.
In the first round of the 2015 NFL Draft, the Dolphins selected Devante Parker with the 14th overall pick. He's a huge receiver. I guess not huge, but he's a big receiver, 6'3". Should definitely be physical on the outside and is almost certainly going to be an outside receiver for them. Right when he starts playing, he honestly might be their number one receiver in terms of, where he plays in the field. He's not going to play in the slot per se, even though possibly Jarvis Landry or Greg Jennings might be better receivers than him right now. Devante Parker will still make a huge impact on the outside. He's pretty fast as well, ran a 4.45 40-yard dash at the combine, not bad at all. So Devante Parker definitely going to have the physical skill set to play in the NFL, and we're going to guess that he's going to be around a 73 overall to start off MUT 16. At number 5 on our Miami Dolphins countdown for MUT 16, we have their quarterback Ryan Tannehill, who has quickly been progressing through the ranks as one of the better quarterbacks in the league. We are kind of surprised by this, to be honest. Tannehill definitely isn't a name that sticks out to you as a great quarterback within the league, but he's definitely improving and could even be considered maybe even a top 10 quarterback by some people. So he threw for over 4,000 yards this past season and 27 TDs. Not a ton of touchdowns, but still a pretty solid amount, and only 12 interceptions, so a very good ratio right there. He also ran for 311 yards, setting career highs in almost every single statistic, including rushing yards, like I said, passing yards, passing TDs as well. Just had a fantastic season overall, and we're going to predict that Ryan Tannehill is going to be an 81 overall to start off MUT 16. Definitely going to be a nice little budget quarterback, one of the lower end good quarterbacks to start off MUT 16.
Coming in at number 4 for the Miami Dolphins in MUT 16 is safety Rashad Jones. Despite playing in just 12 games in 2014, Jones snatched 3 interceptions, 7 pass deflections, a sack, and he had 70 total tackles. Really solid year for him overall. Jones helps anchor a secondary that includes Brent Grimes and a defense in general that has both Cameron Wake and now has added Ndamukong Suh. Now, Jones started MUT 15 with an 84 overall base gold. He also had that 90 overall captain card that was available day 1 in the game. He got a 95 overall final edition card as well to end out the year. Now, looking forward to MUT 16, we're going to project he gets a slight bump to start the year. We're projecting him at an 85 overall base gold card.
At number 3 on our countdown is Cameron Wake. Now, you guys might disagree, but definitely listen to the next two as well as to our reasoning. But Cameron Wake is number 3. He had a great season this past year. 11.5 sacks, along with 3 pass deflections. Not really something you would expect from a defensive end, but pretty interesting to see that as well. Had 38 total tackles. So definitely a very good year for Cameron Wake. Obviously had the positional hero at left end. Of course, J.J. Watt's the best left end in the league. But certainly Cameron Wake's definitely up there in the top 3 conversation. That's no doubt about it. We're going to project that Cameron Wake has an 89 overall to start off MUT 16, giving him a little bit of a bump up +1. He had an 88 to start off MUT 15. We're going to guess that he has an 89 base elite to start off MUT 16, and definitely going to be a great force coming off the edge for you.
Coming in at number 2 for the Miami Dolphins in MUT 16 is defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh. Suh had another fantastic year for the Detroit Lions in 2014. He had 46 tackles and 8.5 sacks. But after 5 years with the Lions, he decided to take his talents to South Beach, and he signed a massive deal with the Dolphins. Now, Suh is clearly one of, if not the most sought-after free agents in the NFL this past season, and rightfully so. He joins a defense that includes Rashad Jones, Cameron Wake, and Brent Grimes, and a defense that should be a nightmare for any AFC East team next year. He started off MUT 15 with an 89 overall base elite card. We think he's going to stay right at that level, so again, we're going to project him right at about the 89 overall level. Now, he's going to be a fantastic card to start off MUT 16, but he's going to be really, really expensive. He's going to be, if not the best, the second best or third best defensive tackle in the game. He's probably going to be the best defensive tackle in the game, let's be honest. So he's going to cost a ton at the beginning of the game, but if you can get your hands on him, he's going to be a great, great player.
At number 1 on our countdown, you've already heard his name mentioned a few times, but Brent Grimes comes in here, the cornerback, number 1 corner for the team. The only knock against him is that he's only 5'10". Everything else he does is fantastic. He had 5 interceptions this past season, along with 1 return for a TD. Also had 12 pass deflections. Had a great year. Played in all 16 games and really, dazzled in all of those. Also had 47 total tackles. Definitely had a fantastic season and also forced a fumble, which is pretty crazy for corners to do. You definitely don't expect that. from them. So Brent Grimes is going to come in at number 1, and we're going to say that he's also going to be an 89 overall. So like I said, definitely, you know, it was kind of tough to pick who actually was going to be number 1, but we picked Brent Grimes. We think overall he had a fantastic season, and we're going to put him at an 89 overall base elite. That'll do it for our top 5 Miami Dolphins in MUT 16. Let us know if you think we got it right in the comments down below. Let us know if you kind of agree or disagree with how we ranked the top 3. It was definitely tough. All 3 players definitely deserving of the number 1 spot on many, many teams, but we kind of had to throw them in the order that we did. So let us know in the comments down below. Also, let us know who you think your top 5 Eagles are in MUT 16. That's what we got coming up next on this series. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.